Back, YouTube, to another episode of Silly Shenanigans, and then today, instead of doing a vlog or a gameplay, I'm going to be freestyling because it's a talent that a couple of friends have told me I am good at, and I decided to put it on the internet, because why not? Everybody puts everything up on the fucking internet, and it makes them famous. So alright. What's going to happen is, I don't know if we created it, so we're not going to take credibility, but actually, the newfound member of Silly Shenanigans family, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Brandon thought of this. We were freestyling up in my room, and he was like, "Hey, I have an idea. What if I say a couple words, and when I say them, you start to rap about that topic and just switch?" And I was like, "Well, that's a good idea." So the idea of this, and if you like this, this will not be a one-time thing, but the idea is for when he says a word, me to switch as fast as possible, but still have it make sense, not in like the topics going together, but how smoothly it flows and how I'm able to connect them. And I am not using my own rap beat because I haven't made one, so what's going to happen is I'm going to put the title and the creator down in the description below. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I'll give the camera over to Brandon, and you'll be able to listen for him to say what the topic is, so like you're not entirely lost. And before I start, this is entirely improv and language warning. I know I say the F word at least 4 times every episode, but language warning and, yeah. And if the topic gets dark or it's too much, I apologize in advance. But, yeah, here we go. What's my first topic?
Depression.
Depression. Like I said, dark topics.
Nice.
Fucking ads. An ad within a channel that doesn't get ads yet. We're not going to count that. I'm not responsible for that. Alright.
Nice.
Depression. Like I said, I apologize if it gets dark beforehand. But the first topic's depression. Kids have to wake up every morning just to be afraid to go to school and hear the alarms, only 'cause it means they're in the possible arms of a threat. Bully or someone who could put them in the ground or just make them feel so damn down about themselves that they have no other choice but to seclude themselves. For so long, they have to sit down and listen to certain songs just to make sure that they're alright, instead of going home and going towards a knife. What do they do when they feel so alone, when the world's got them feeling so damn cold that the warmest blankets or heaters won't make their hearts lose the ice? Instead, they'd rather motherfucking take their life instead of looking for help in someone's eyes or someone's life. There's
Drug
no
abuse.
surprise. Then they have to switch to drug abuse. What else could they fucking use to make themselves feel unsecluded? I mean, 'cause look, that's what the cool kids did. So, in other words, they'd rather fuck up their whole life than take help from others, and slowly they become part of the bigger party that is fucking up all their lives. They can't go back on blades, knives, and straws and shit that could fuck up their jaws or gums or even kill them before they're 21. What do they do? No gun, they gotta take to the run.
Violence.
And then they start thinking with all the pain in their heart, what if instead of me taking all the pain, I could afflict it onto someone else's brain? And then the bully, it has become the bullied, and they walk to school every day with the craters in the face and the knife in the pocket. And they go after the kids who have the Holly Molly pocket strapped to the backpack, 'cause that's how they feel safe. And then the next day, the kid that was threatened comes to school with a real weapon, and he can't handle the self or the truth, so the violence is overwhelming to me and you and the news. It's over, but automatically the kid that got put down by the police is put into handcuffs and not released, 'cause the pain that was in the brain to start with has caused a bloody day.
Bullying.
Nothing is able to change. See, this is what happens when a kid gets bullied. He has to put himself inside a corner, he thinks too much, and then he's like, well, he pulled a knife, so why don't I just make things right? If If he can do that, then I can do this. He comes in with a pistol inside his wrist. Before it's too late, the day is done. School, 3 o'clock, hasn't even rung. Cause the bully that gets bullied at home, they assume he's a bad kid, cause he doesn't know the feelings of others, but yet he does. Bullied by his parents and some sluts. Well, sluts, that's bullying too. And if you say those words, you probably bullied yourself or you bully others just for your amusement. You know, come to think of it, I am bullied. I'll be honest. Everyone's bullied, whether or not they like it. It's fucking happened. But don't do it to a point where shit like that happens.
Nice.
So, obviously, this one was very dark. I feel like I messed up a couple times. And like I said, I apologize if it's too dark or what I said was over the top. But out of even just a transition rap, I feel like this could probably help to prove a point. Although it didn't run as smooth as it could have, it was still more than I thought it would be. Like the first time we did it, it was about strippers and video games, and I'm surprised it took that turn. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, smash that like button and let me know in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and please tell people about this. I'll think of a title. But yeah, and really it's not, don't thank me for this mainly. Thank Brandon over here. It was his idea to do this, and because of the topics, don't hate on him. The thing was, he's heard me rap serious many times, and part of me feels like it was a test. But like I said, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, comment below on how you felt about this thing, and tell your friends. More subscriptions, better stuff. Thank you, Nick and Brandon from Silly Shenanigans, and see you tomorrow.